Jacqueline Contreras. I'm 18, and then I'm Erica's mom. I was 17 when we found out, and he was also 17, turning 18 in like 2 months. And his first thought was that he's ruined my life. So after that point, I think it all went downhill. He wasn't around during my pregnancy. He wasn't giving me anything for Erica in terms of just clothing or to save up for certain things. And then when the day she was born, I texted him and I told him that Erica's coming, like I'm about to give birth. And he did show up at the hospital, and he did show interest in being a father. So I thought that he was actually gonna be around for her, and it was gonna be good that, you know, she'd have at least both me and him, even though we wouldn't be together. But after leaving the hospital when Erica was born, it just went back to him, you know, not being around and not wanting to see her. And still now she's 7 months and he's nowhere. He's shown no interest in wanting to know who Erica is. So at first I was scared, I was angry, I was feeling a whole lot of things just because I didn't get pregnant on my own. So I feel like a lot of responsibility was placed on me and not on him. And I felt like I was to blame for that, for like allowing myself to get pregnant. But after a while I realized that, you know, if he doesn't want to know Erica, then that's on him, because she's an amazing little girl that fills anyone with joy. So I realized that she's not to blame for not having him around, and I'm not to blame for him not being around. So overall, I think that I'd want her to have her father around, but if he doesn't want anything to do with her, then I don't think she should have anything to do with him. In my household, I was never really taught about safe sex or birth control or any of that. And then also in school, it wasn't really mentioned either. It's just like, you know, if you have unprotected sex, you get pregnant, but not a lot would ever be mentioned inside of school. Just like outside of school at home, there was no talk about, you know, I don't know. I think it's just in a Hispanic household, or at least in mine, it was like if you get pregnant, then it's a shame. But you're never told like how to avoid getting pregnant or how to practice safe sex. It's just like you have sex, and if you get pregnant, then it's a shame. Get told not to get pregnant, but if you were to get pregnant, then you wouldn't, like, it was told like you couldn't abort your child. And for me personally, I am pro-life, so there was no abortion in my mind whatsoever, because I knew that the baby wasn't to blame for me not having safe sex. So it never really came into my mind, you know, the thought of aborting my child. So the first parent I told was my mom, and in terms of telling her, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. She comforted me a lot, and she let me know right away that I'm not a disappointment to her, that we'll figure it out as we go. And when I told my dad, He was really sad, and um, I think he felt like he disappointed, like he didn't do his part as a father. So I think he was more sad over the fact he might have disappointed me instead of me disappointing him. But after that, I think both of them realized, or both of them let me know that I'm their daughter and nothing will ever change that, and they'll support me in any way they can. Some of the challenges I faced so far is a lot of doubt goes into whether I can be a mother. And I don't think it's just like for me. I think it's like, overall teen mothers are always told like you're too young to be a mother. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to be able to manage everything. You're going to drop out of school. You're not going to make it far in life now. So I think that has been like the major issue that I've had to come by, or that I've had to surpass, because high school was hard, being pregnant and having to like make sure I graduate in time. Same thing with college, having to make sure like I don't defer a semester, like I have to go right away. So I think that's been the major challenge, like proving to myself I can do what everyone's telling me I can't do.